I'm Camryn Lutes. I will be going to Baylor University and hopefully double majoring in political science and history. I am most looking forward to in college getting to start fresh and make a lot of new friends and really get to embrace who I am and mostly just have fun, become an adult. As scary as that sounds, it also sounds kind of fun. I'm interested in law, so I'm doing a pre-law track at Baylor. I always really liked history. It was one of my favorite core classes. So I always had this deep sense of I want to make sure that everyone's treated equally, everyone has what they deserve. So I originally came up with the idea of, hey, maybe I should go more into government, law, politics, stuff like that. As of now, that's definitely where I'm heading into. What I'm most proud of, I think, is where I've come from freshman to senior year. I'm a lot happier with myself. I've always been a good kid, but I've really been like, oh hey, I'm a great person. I'm doing well. I'm proud of myself. I'm a lot happier now, and I think that's really, really important when it comes to figuring out who you are, what you're gonna do, what you wanna do, what makes you happy, because yeah, being happy is a lot more important than I thought it was. So I would like people to know that I'm very open. I'm not judgmental. I can have a conversation with anyone, and I like having conversations with complete strangers. Don't be afraid to come talk to me, because I mean, not that you'd be afraid of me. I'm 5'1", but don't be afraid to come up to me, regardless of whether or not you think I'm the kind of person you would talk to, because that's my favorite quality about myself is I'm very much a mother friend, because if someone's having a bad day, I'm immediately what do you need? How can I help you? Let me help you. Come here, let me give you a hug. I'm very maternal in that aspect of my friends. I like to take care of people. I definitely like to make sure that everyone around me is happy and okay, because that's important to me. May of 2017, I think, I first got diagnosed with Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis, kind of collectively known as irritable bowel disease, IBD. It's really rough because it's kind of a sensitive topic, talking about bowel problems, and I've been to the hospital 5 times this school year alone, senior year, but basically my body is collectively deciding that it doesn't want to work in digesting food. So it's been pretty rough on my family as well as me. I mean, obviously it's been rough on me. I weigh 95 pounds, but my mother especially, I feel like she's had to stay with me at the hospital for all this. And what's helped with my IBD really is learning how to relax and eating well, taking care of myself, both mentally and physically. Lots of support from my family, my friends. Everyone's been super understanding, and it's kind of crazy the stuff that I've been through, because I grew up being a perfectly healthy child. I got booster shots, but no needles, none of that, no messing around. And I think having my family to be here to hold my hand like I'm a 4-year-old, because 4-year-old me never had to deal with this, and so now I'm having to deal with it as an 18-year-old. The most influential people throughout high school for me have, my parents, definitely, especially junior year to senior year. They've really had to take care of me a little bit more. My family, my mom, my dad, my sister, even my sister, I've been mentoring her a little bit. A lot of my teachers, even at the high school, they were really influential as well. Honestly, my directors in color guard and choir, Miss Robbins, for 3 years, she pushed me to become another person. It was almost insane, because she made me really get into that mindset of you can and you will do this. So she taught me how to work hard, so that's pretty cool. Throughout high school, I spent most of my time actually doing color guard, because the first 3 years I was in color guard, and it was really intense and tough. But I do have a lot of fond memories of just goofing around in between practice times. So there was a lot of time spent practicing. And Mr. Newcomb and Dr. Horton in choir. They taught me how to make a family out of friends, which is priceless, absolutely priceless. They taught me how to have fun with something that I love and I take seriously, like singing, choir. I was in varsity choir starting sophomore year, and that was kind of scary at first, but I don't really know how to describe it, but I'm like a huge fan of when, after a long time practicing, it finally clicks. The way it sounds, all of us together singing it perfectly. It doesn't happen very often, I'll admit. It takes a while, but just that feeling of like perfection, that's really, really cool. That's what I really like about it. And my boyfriend makes me happy. He's adorable and I love him. I remember almost every single time that I've been to the hospital, my boyfriend has come up there and been with me for a day at least, and I got a couple orchids, one of my favorite flowers. Sometimes he's at one place and I'm in another, and it's kind of hard sometimes, but I really like just like, every once in a while you just really want like just a hug, like a big like bear hug. That makes me really happy when I get a bear hug from him. Oh, my dog makes me happy. Hi, Gingy. Hi, say hi, Gingy. You're so needy. I'm probably happiest when I'm with my cat, primarily. Tuxedo. He's very soft and fuzzy, and he makes me happy because he gives me just as much affection as I give him, which is cute. Yeah, this is Snickers. She was my first kitty cat. She doesn't like me as much now because she's old and grumpy. She's a bit of an old hag as of right now. She's getting a little old. Hi, do you love me? Are you gonna miss me next year? Yeah, she's gonna miss me. I feed her. I'm the one who feeds them, so she's gonna miss me a lot.
My name is Michelle Lutes, and I am Camryn's mom. The thing that I'm most proud about Camryn is her care for other people. Ever since she was a little girl, she always looked for the underdog, and that's, I think, is what's going to make her a really good lawyer. I just remember silly little stuff, like we used to live in a neighborhood that had a beautiful park, and we would go there and she'd go fishing, and I just picture her sitting on the edge of the pond trying to fish with her little Barbie fishing pole, and she was so determined and never caught anything in that pond. I don't think there was any fish in there actually, but she just always loved to get out and try anything. That was her thing. She just wanted to be the expert at everything. The thing I'd like to remind you of is you're always going to be a hard worker because that's just who you are, but you got to stop and you've got to, relax a little bit and not make everything so intense. You have to enjoy life, because I think sometimes we just get so wrapped up in making sure we get everything that we have to get done and get that high score and pass that test, that we don't really have as much fun along the way. And if there's one thing I'd like to tell her is make sure in life that she has fun.
My name is Paul Lutes, and I'm Camryn Lutes' dad. Strangely enough, I think I'll miss her singing, right? She may not realize it, but she'll sing walking down the hall or in the shower or something like that, and you'll hear her singing from time to time. I also like her dedication towards her work. She'll get on to something and stay with it and see it through. So really the only other advice is, go out and learn and have fun. Later on in life, I hope she remembers all the fun times that we had, all the fun trips we did, all the stuff we did as a family. It was a lot of fun. I love you.
Love you too, Dad.
I'm Olivia Lutes, and I'm Camryn's sister. My favorite part about being Camryn's sister is just having sisterly memories to hold on to. I mean, you always have these memories with siblings that you can't really leave or disband, so they're always there for you and they're really nice, and Camryn's just all of that and more. She's just like, I don't know, whenever she's gone, there's always like in the house, it's just really quiet. No one's singing, no one's talking. It's really quiet, and that's gonna be hard to get used to. Future Camryn, I'm always here. I will never die, ever.
Throughout high school, it took me a while to figure out what I really wanted and what I really liked and enjoyed, and I realized that there's no point in doing something that you don't genuinely like, and I should spend my time doing what I do enjoy. Do the things that you love. Don't stress, be happy, positive vibes.